an indigenous Quechua miner from a community near Zara Yaku, in the interior jungle of Pastaza, had to be evacuated by emergency plane after being bitten by a X snake, one of the most poisonous in the Amazon. In recent weeks there has been an increase in victims of bites from these reptiles. Decilia Michelle B., 12 years old, became the most recent victim of a snake bite in her community in Patacocha, near Sarayaku, in the interior of Pastaza. She was attacked by AX, and its venom is highly toxic and can kill a person. The reptile was camouflaged in the middle of some dry guava leaves, and the miner, apparently she had stepped on it without realizing it, immediately took it to Sarayaku, but found no help at the health center. There was no doctor or medicine, more than 2 hours until she entered the Pulo General Hospital, where she was admitted. At the moment she is as I said, stable, but in serious condition, monitored by specialists in both pediatrics and the clinician as well as the traumatologist. On her left leg there are clearly the marks of the fangs that were embedded to inject the venom. This end of the year season that coincides with the increase in rainfall in the region suffers a peak of cases of people victims of snake bites of various very venomous species, who require hospitalization out of the 80 cases per month that we have here at the Puyo Hospital. Luckily, the doctors say, none of the people who have suffered attacks from the reptiles have lost their lives.
Meet the Bothrops atrox, or common lancehead, one of South America's most dangerous snakes. Responsible for more severe snake bites than any other snake in its region, its venom is a serious medical emergency. So, what makes its venom so dangerous? It's a complex cocktail of toxins, but the main culprits are powerful enzymes that destroy tissue. These enzymes, called metalloproteinases, break down blood vessel walls and prevent blood from clotting. In short, the venom is designed to cause massive bleeding and tissue damage from the inside out. If someone is bitten, the symptoms are severe and start fast. Locally, at the bite site, expect immediate, intense pain, followed by massive swelling, bruising, and hemorrhagic blisters. Systemically, the effects are even more frightening. The venom causes uncontrolled bleeding from the gums, nose, and even internally. This can lead to shock, acute kidney failure, and in the worst cases, death. How is it treated? There is only one effective cure: antivenom. It is absolutely critical to get the victim to a hospital as quickly as possible. The sooner antivenom is administered, the more effective it is at neutralizing the venom and preventing permanent damage or death. Supportive care in the hospital is also essential to manage symptoms like pain and shock. Finally, it's crucial to know what not to do. Do not apply a tourniquet, do not cut the wound, and never try to suck the venom out. These myths don't work and will only make things worse. A bite from a Bothrops atrox is a race against time. Seek professional medical help immediately.
An inadequate chlorine application process in the Miraflores swimming pool in northern Quito caused the health of 5 athletes from Pichincha to deteriorate. On Monday night, August 26th. Medical centers in the capital. They left, they had simply ended up in the hospital. At the moment, 4 children are in intensive care, many of them in extremely serious condition. 21 days have passed, and peace has yet to reach Cesar's home. Well, her son Isaac, 13 years old, one of those affected, has not yet fully recovered. When he arrived here at the hospital, he had 2 heart attacks. And as a result of that, he currently has neurological problems. Half of his body is paralyzed. After what happened, the authorities at the Pichincha Sports Center acknowledged that a person spread powdered water while the athletes were still training. The person who does maintenance, who chlorinates the pools, is missing, and the administrator in charge of that function, the lady from the cleaning company. There is a clear attitude of negligence and violation of procedures. The minor remains hospitalized at the Carlos Andrade Marin Hospital in Quito. According to his father, the boy is out of danger, but his condition is still serious. As a result of the incident, there is also another minor who is still recovering with a reserved prognosis. In the Vicorti Hospital.
On June 21st, the Ministry of Health's basic hospital in Balzar, Guayas province, collapsed. 50 workers, including doctors, assistants, and orderlies, attended the emergency that day. They received 133 students between the ages of 15 and 17 from 2 public schools in the canton. They couldn't breathe, their chests hurt, their throats hurt, they were vomiting, and they were nauseous. We had a specific case that caused us to convulse. The boy was transferred to the city of Guayaquil. The inspector of one of the schools reported strong odors of high toxic concentration. Doctors took blood samples, and a week later, it was determined that the miners were contaminated with a chemical used to control pests in different crops. Carbamate pesticides. These types of pesticides are in fact prohibited from sale due to their high toxicity to people who handle them. Pulmonary edema can occur, which can cause respiratory arrest. This wasn't the only case. The hospital treated a first mass poisoning on June 13th. 35 students between the ages of 5 and 7 and a teacher from a school in the same town arrived with similar symptoms. One case occurred at a school in the center of the canton. The second mass poisoning was 1 kilometer away. Where the 2 schools are located next to each other, all the contaminated units are part of the urban area where there are no agricultural plantations. The pesticide was spread through the air, as chemical residue was also found on the roofs of the schools. The mayor of Balzar, Gallo Mesa, doesn't provide names or evidence, but he filed the complaint as a criminal act. It is being treated as a terrorist attack.